We often hear the best and the brightest, and we also hear what starts here changes the world. Well, when you bring it down to a personal basis, it changed my world. John Adams would not be who he is today if I had not gone through the McCombs School.
Every student has a special story, whether it be that they lost a parent as a child and were raised by a single mother or father who had not gone to college, first-generation college students, or they come from families with 5, 6 kids and the parents cannot afford to send them to school, or maybe their parent lost a job during the recession, or maybe there was a death or an illness, and for all those reasons they have difficulty funding their education. So, UT students, they're very unique. Most of them went to public schools. They work 1, 2 part-time jobs to help pay their expenses. So when you see that level of dedication, you really want to help.
I was a scholarship recipient when I was at UT for a program called Sponsors for Educational Opportunity, SEO, which helps minority kids get jobs on Wall Street. And the singular message of that organization, which is a phenomenal organization, is it's all about the people that came before you and those that are going to come after you. And the only way to create a sustainable organization, and one that's going to continue to get better, is to give back.
It is hard for me to overestimate the positive benefits of your contributions. We recently had an executive in residence, Rob Jones, and when we would ask him to do things, he would often comment that he wasn't sure that he was being helpful because it just wasn't clear to him that, for example, sitting down with a student for an hour to talk to them about why they should or shouldn't be an investment banker was useful. Well, to us, that's incredibly useful because, again, it gives that outside perspective that the students sometimes feel the professors lack. And so working together, I think we can really do a lot. So again, we do appreciate financial contributions, but it's that time and talent that also can really make the difference.
Having a scholarship, the obvious answer would be that it's allowed me to afford attending UT. Because I know my family personally, we don't have the means to pay for all of the tuition and books and other expenses that come along with things. So having a scholarship that is not a loan that I have to pay back is very magical in many ways. I'm really not sure where I would be without the scholarship, so I'm very appreciative of that.
Rolling Hall is going to be a very, very special addition to our portfolio. So the MBA programs and Master of Science and Technology Commercialization program that'll be in there are going to have a new home, and that new home is going to allow us to do things we've been unable to do before.
I think that when I look back over my life, 10, 20, 30 years from now, and I think about the people who were most important in shaping the man that I am, directly and indirectly, I hope that I have the perspective to thank the Masseys for what they did and what they continue to do.
You'll get so much joy. You'll get so much satisfaction of knowing that you're making a difference. Our grandchildren will come by here one day and see what we have done. And they will meet a student that we allowed for them to get a scholarship. That's terrific. That's dramatic.
Thank you. I mean, that's the most important thing, is to say thanks, because we know that you have lots of things that you could do with your time, talent, and treasures, but you've chosen to give to the university, specifically McCombs, and so thank you.
Thank you. I personally am humbled by your generosity and your support, and am honored to call you a fellow alumnus.
To the alumni, to the donors, to the friends of McCombs who have made this possible, to see the big hole across the street now being dug for Rolling Hall, I say thank you very, very much. You're going to have a huge impact on our ability to bring the very, very best students and give them the very, very best educational experience at a graduate business level in the country.
To have that impact on someone's life, like what the Masseys have done for me, that's one of the most lasting things you can do.
You will not be disappointed because I have a lot of things in works, and I have a lot of big dreams that will be realized in due time. So I hope to pay this forward in the future like you've done for me. So thank you.